Alrighty everybody, welcome back to yet another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we have something special, and this was gruesome for me. Right here, this video, this almost 2.5 hour long video is me no item running every stage of the traditional red zone. That's that's just regular red zone, like GT red zone, and then the movie red zone is the red zone that we're going to be no iteming today. All of these stages, most of them are pretty easy. Some of them, only a few got really tedious and annoying. Specifically, I think the ones I was specifically mad at was Broly and Omega. But it wasn't always all that bad, right? You saw right there that I died to. I instantly got one shot by this guy. That feels pretty bad. I know. If this video does do any numbers, if anyone sees that, I just lose instantly all credibility there. But it's fine. We hop in, we win again. That's all that matters. I can't. By the way, I just want to let you guys know, I probably won't be talking all throughout this video. There'll be some parts where I just hop in and talk for a little bit, because it is a 2-hour long video. Talking for 2 hours is quite the feat. I mean, it does become very long. I can, maybe for an hour I can probably do it, but for 2 it's crazy. But like I was saying, like a lot of these stages weren't very hard. Like going back into the older red zones, like the easier red zone stages, it really does make it was fun. It was fun making this video, that I will say. Going into the red zone stages that I haven't done in quite a while, like fighting this guy, there's something fun about it. I don't know, just fighting a new a boss that I haven't fought in a while feels good. But so yeah, so like I said, we're running the blue fusions, and the blue fusions can struggle. I can say in maybe, yeah, honestly, yeah, each fusion has their own little like difficult thing to deal with on the last stages of these red zone bosses. Like, for example, Omega Shenron. I remember VEGITO Blue struggling a little bit after he came out, because remember, once he does, he gets that 100% chance to dodge. So neither of them on that turn were struggling at all. But these blue fusions, man, I noticed can take a hit, can get hit pretty hard if they're not in the right situation. They can get hit pretty damn hard, and it's scary. It really was. Like right there, you see him getting hit for 38k. It can really get kind of scary. I think the scariest thing, and we kind of had the cheese Broly, not to spoil it, we kind of had the cheese Broly a little bit. We brought double Piccolo, Vegeta and Trunks, and we had to float Gogeta off because my Gogeta just was not helping any of those runs. There will be a bloopers video coming out for these runs as well, which in its own right will probably be like an hour long. There were plenty of messed up runs, especially on Broly. I think the most amount of runs I failed in were, yeah, probably Omega and then Broly. There were a couple of these things where I got caught off guard and died instantly, but other than that, it wasn't really all that awful. Let's just hope I don't lose all credibility as a Dokkan player because I lost to the very first red zone stage. Let's just pray that doesn't happen, right? I doubt it will. Like I said, we did pretty good. I tried to bring many of their different teams, many of the teams that they're on, like Kamehameha, Final Trump Card, just a lot of different teams that they'd be on. I figured that'd be a good idea to do, because these guys, I mean, it'll provide a little bit of variety for the video. That's for sure. That was my goal. I didn't want you guys to be sitting here watching just like the same team beat every red zone stage, because obviously if you're running battle of wits and then on Piccolo's leader skill, like yeah, you might win quite often. You might be winning quite often. Yeah, no shit. You're running every good unit in the game. Sure. Yeah, no wonder why you beat it, right? Even now, like, this is a pretty strong team. We have pretty much all the new LRs right here, on this team, other than Turles, right? Because first, he's not an LR, and he's not really new either. And I'm counting the new EZAs as new LRs because they basically are, right? They're a different unit than what they were. I will say though, these runs really did like make me. They really did make me run units I hardly ever do. Well, okay, that's not true. Like sometimes, every so often, they'll make me run units that I don't really run very often. And you'll see those runs in these stages. It was a very fun experience, that I will say, man. It was a very, very fun experience just to hop in and do all of this. Like, I loved it. I really did. I think I got a little tired. This video took me like 3 days to make, by the way, just because these red zone runs are it takes quite a bit of time. And I do have another job. So I do have a job, so it does get kind of difficult to balance that stuff out. But we did this. We beat these stages. It was very easy. These first like few. I think Omega was the one we struggled on the most here. But I mean that's gonna happen, right? Like, you're trying to no item run Omega Shenron. Like, obviously you're gonna struggle quite a bit. Omega is no joke. He really is not. He hits very hard. And if you're caught like in a bad situation, he will definitely finish you off. If like he will. He is nothing to play with. That unit is, I mean, that boss is very strong for sure. I really man, just looking back, I really did have fun. I'm happy it's over. Don't get me wrong, I am. But man, now that it's done, I almost never want to do it again. But I probably will. If this was a fun, if you guys do make it through, which I doubt most of you will, because who's gonna sit down and watch a 2-hour video? I just figured it'd be a fun little thing to do. We could probably do like maybe a part 2 where we do the blue fusions versus the newer red zone stages, like the free, like the lineage of evil stages, the android stages. Like we could just do some fun stuff like that. Like do a part 2 or no, I didn't all of those as well. I think that could be pretty interesting to see the blue fusions in those kinds of in those events as well. So if that sounds fun, let me know in the comments. Also, if you haven't already, like and sub. It means the world to me, and it drives me to make even better content. I try my best to make fun, interesting content for you guys. So, show me some love, like and sub, maybe share it with a friend who likes Dokkan and maybe wants to learn a little bit more about the game, or just has something to put on. That's fine too. It means the world to me, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Anyway, back to it. This stage really wasn't all that bad. I guess maybe I'll probably talk a little bit more generally about the game and my thoughts on the runs, rather than like focusing on the runs themselves. It's more so just something in the background, like a proof of concept, I suppose you could say. Like I did no item every single thing, like every traditional red zone stage. I no item that, and it was no small feat. It's not a small feat for me, man. Like I said in my very first no item run. Right, I don't really do them. Like I don't try and go for no item runs. I'm usually doing showcases, or I'm just like playing the game for fun. Right, I don't try and go for no item runs. But like this was a very fun for me. I mean, yeah, I did in fact, use really strong, powerful units. But like you kind of have to when it comes to no item runs, right? That's the whole point. Like you're trying to win. You're not trying to like showcase somebody. You're just trying to win. And I wanted to do that with these units. I wanted to show that these units are very powerful. And they are very strong, and they helped out quite a bit. That dodge is the dodge ability in all of these red zones, other than Broly and then Android 13. Android 13, I think, might have caught me a little bit off guard, but it wasn't like awful. But other than Red Zone Broly and then 13, like it wasn't really hard because these guys can dodge. They have a 100% chance to, and then like I think a 75% chance to in the third slot as well. And then they have like pretty good defense after they super attack, which I think kind of sucks a little bit. It's like they don't really have crazy defense until they super. They can still take like 100k per normal, and that definitely gets pretty scary after a little bit. For sure. I saw my health go down, and I did almost have a mini heart attack many a time in this video here for sure. But we clutched it out in most of them. These units very strong, dude. I really hope we get another year of very powerful buffs to a lot of teams that need it, man. Fusions needs it. I'm upset that the anniversary didn't have an EX part. That does suck for sure. But I mean, it's not the biggest deal. Let's just hope that this year's great for events, for sure. Piccolo, you'll see a lot of Piccolo in this video, man. He, like I said, I think he is my favorite unit in the game right now. I really do think he is probably my favorite unit in the game. So you'll be seeing a lot of him. He is such a lifesaver when it comes to no item runs in most events. Genuinely just a lifesaver. It's crazy how good this Piccolo is. And he's still good, man. Top 2 is still a very good number. And like with how many units there are in this game, like him being top 2 is very powerful. Like just so good. I love to see it. Piccolo being a top 2 unit, he was number 1 at one point. Just a couple months ago, he was number 1. But him being top 2, I'm still happy about, man. I don't care. Let my goat Piccolo cook. Have fun. But yeah, he was very important to a lot of these runs. I don't think I remember getting any of his Senzu Bean abilities, but like his defense is so high that getting the same type key orb heals you by a bunch. So that is very good. And then linked up with SCR Piccolo, like the healing is out of this world. It's actually crazy. Gamma 2, Gamma 1, like you'll see them a little bit throughout the showcase as well. They were very helpful in this, they're very helpful in these runs as well. These units, all of them are just very powerful, but you need that for sure when it comes to no iteming. It is really difficult otherwise. It really is. At least for somebody like me. Like, I've spent money on the game. I really don't like doing it anymore. So most of the time, I guess I'm like a little bit, I don't know, man. I don't know what I'd call myself. A dolphin? I'm not a whale, that's for sure. I don't 100% everything I come across, but I do try and get the new units. By the way, I guess I could update you guys on like what's happening while this is going on, while we're talking about this. This year, I'm going to try not to summon for units I don't necessarily want. And if I pull them later on, that's completely fine. I will do showcases. I am not afraid to do showcases on units late. If it's relevant to the banner, I don't mind doing showcases on them. Like if I pull like, for example, we're getting Dokkan Fest 17, Super 17, right? Yeah, right there, though, 100%. Anyway, we're getting Dokkan Fest Super 17 pretty soon here. I'm probably gonna skip that banner and save up for like Sunday or something like that, right? And then after Sunday, go for Tanabata, and you know, just try not to. I really just want to summon for units that I want specifically and want to do showcases on, and I think that's the most fun way of doing Dokkan. Because if you're summoning on every banner, it will get upsetting for somebody who doesn't spend money on the game as much. I will probably spend money whenever it comes to, like, you know, it's weird to say that, but I probably will when it comes to like big celebrations, because they mostly have the sales. If there aren't any sales, you won't see me spending any money on the game. That's for sure. I definitely will not be. And even then, it'll be like very smart. I don't necessarily want to spend millions on this game at all. But yeah, I guess that's a little update. Like, I just don't feel like, I feel like saving stones, and I probably will. That's how I'm gonna have the most fun, is summoning for units that I want to summon for, and then showcasing older units if they happen to be on the banner, for newer players, I suppose, who want those units to be good, or want to know if those units are good or not. But yeah, I guess going back to the gameplay, man, I almost do want to do another video. It's just I feel like I've been lacking on the uploads because of this one. It is a 2-hour long video, man. Like, it is quite long for sure. I almost regret doing it. I should have split them up. That was my original idea, is splitting up the videos, but I really just like said, you know what, man, fuck it. We're grinding. We're gonna do this all. I did this all within a week. Like, this is a video we did in a week, so. And like, sure, on the outside it looks easy, but it really isn't, man. It really is not as easy as it looks. It's almost aggravating because you have to find good friends. You have to make sure like everything is right. You have to have good RNG. Like, it really does. Not to mention the copious amounts of issues OBS was having while recording. Genuinely the most upsetting, like, most annoying thing ever. Oh, GOGETA did it. Yeah, genuinely just upsetting. It was not as easy as it seems. It really wasn't. But I'm happy this video is out, and I'm happy people who want to watch this will watch it. It means so much. It genuinely does. I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit here, let the gameplay roll, and then I'll come back here in a couple minutes. Alrighty, I'm hopping back in for a little bit longer. Yeah, man, so far, like, the runs have been looking pretty good. I'm happy with how this has come out. I really am. The units we've used have been quite powerful. They all really helped some of the runs. We have some of the same units have sold us, but I can't be too mad because we clutched it out and we got what we needed. We got the runs we needed to make the video actually just finally. Feels so good. I think for the last, like, I don't know, man. This video is very long. I don't even know what else I could talk about. I guess maybe the future, right? Dokkan has been doing really good with Dokkan Fest LRs. I do seriously hope that they keep this up. This pattern has been nothing but great. It really has been. Like, I like LR Gohan. Cell was okay. I mean, I still think Cell is pretty good. It's just I don't like HP restrictions. Even on Gohan, I still don't like it. But Gohan was very good. Cell was good. The blue fusions were very, very good. I mean, like, even AGL LR Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, I still think he was a very good unit. It looks like Sans are very heavily, like, done very well when it comes to Dokkan. Dokkan can give a shit less about anything else, though, right? Other than a Sand. But I feel like this coming forward, all of the EZAs that we get will probably be a bit better than last year's. Let's hope. Because it's always more exciting whenever something comes out and it's crazy fun. Like, it is super fun to use it. Like, screw all of the restrictions, screw everything. I hate when Dokkan does that. It's not a PvP game, it's PvE, so just let loose and let the player have fun. I feel like that's the most important part. It's not like you're breaking the game when somebody like LR Piccolo exists. Like, that guy is actually busted. Or the new GT LR. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me why you would care that much. Yeah, but expect videos too. Like I said, I posted on Twitter, I want to get at least 90 videos before the end of June. Also, we're going for 200 subs before the end of July. So if you guys would love to see us reach that goal, please subscribe, maybe like, get the algorithm loving us, and show that we're committed. Please and thank you. And I guess the future of the channel, I want to do more things other than just Dokkan. Like, I'll stream every so often on YouTube, and then I'll co-stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Play some other games, and every so often we'll play Dokkan, like stream world tournaments or things that I don't really want to grind alone. Just to have people to talk to. I guess the next few weeks are going to be very boring for me, so I'll probably have a lot more time to just stream and stuff. Because like I said a little while earlier, I don't really think I'm going to be summoning on the Super 17 banner unless it's very good. Like, if Kid Goku's on there, I might have to. We'll see. If Kid Goku or Pan is on there, I mean, I might just have to, just for the content. Like, I have Kid Goku on global, but we'll see. Actually, as a matter of fact, I do have my global account as well, so I could make some content on there. It's not very built up. Like, it's a newer global account. Actually, that's a lie. It's pretty old, but I just don't play on it at all, really. But yeah, we'll try and make some content on there. We'll try and do some other games as well. I don't want the channel to be strictly related to just Dokkan, because I know that can get a little boring for people. Like, you guys, I'm sure you'd want to see me play other games and stream and do other stuff rather than just talk about Dokkan forever, right? But yeah, man, that's the future of the channel. I think it'll be fine. I think that plan is fine. 90 videos before June, 200 before July. By the end of July, right? I think we can reach that goal. Those are very easy goals, right? But yeah, I hope you guys would love to watch me on this journey, and it would be so great if you guys did. Yeah, dude, this LR Goku, by the way, I love him. I love this LR Goku. He is so freaking cool. He is so cool. Dragon Ball Z Kai was... I didn't hop on Dragon Ball Z Kai until I was about, like, 2010, I want to say. Dragon Ball was not the biggest. The actual Dragon Ball Z was not the biggest thing in my life. I mostly got all of my Dragon Ball Z stuff from movies. I loved that's why I'm so fond of the Gogeta movie when that first came out. But then I found out Gogeta was in the actual like series, and I was like, oh my god, this guy is so fucking cool. And that's when I became a VEGITO fan. But Gogeta was my very most favorite Dragon Ball Z movie ever. And I am very fond of the Cooler movie as well. Like the first Cooler movie, I'm very fond of that movie as well. I just love everything around it. At least I'm looking on it a little bit. Maybe I'm looking on it a little too fondly, but I remember as a kid loving that movie. So, yeah. But dude, I really don't know what more to say. Like this video has just been a crazy ride, a crazy experience. I'm going to try and add some of my favorite OSTs in here as well. Get some of the OSTs going on in the background, because I don't have any of the music in the actual game going on at all. It is off because I just don't want to deal with all that silly stuff in the future. But yeah, dude, I think Dokkan has been nothing but fun, honestly. The 8th anniversary was pretty fun. I would have liked to see it improve in a lot of other places, but I guess you can't really do much about it now, right? But yeah, man, Blue Fusion's very, very strong. The red zone, a lot of these red zone stages were very easy. Super 17 actually was really, like, honestly, kind of got annoying because we had to be careful with who we used, and we really had to use just a lot of melee units, which kind of sucks because a lot of the best ones in the game aren't that. Well, actually, maybe that's not true. That's not true. Actually, that's not true. There's some pretty damn good melee characters, especially nowadays. This Super 17 stage was a lot tougher back when it first came out, for sure. But yeah, man, every unit has been fantastic. I honestly, if I can be honest, without making people angry, despite how cool the LR gods are, I'm beginning to not like that unit very much. They've sold me on many occasions, man. It really isn't. It really wasn't fun running them in these no item runs. A lot of the time, I was scared that they were gonna get hit for a bajillion damage and then kill me instantly. Like right here, I was pretty nervous. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't so awful, right? It wasn't all that bad. But yeah, I'm gonna cut out and come back in a little bit, talk a little bit more, and then I think I'll just let the video ride.
そろオラとやろうぜ。
1対1にこだわってる場合じゃないだろう。
オラも行く。
こい、遊んでやる。 本気を見せてやる。全力で行くぞ。
一味違うぞ。
フュージョンするぞカカロット。
フュージョンしてっておめえの口から聞けるなんて最高だぜベジータ。フュージョン。
俺は孫悟空でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒す者だ。
Alrighty, I am back. Man, I'm just looking through this in post, and there are some times where I've just like messed up, and I'm shaking my head. Like looking, it's nice to have some hindsight and see what you could have done better, to help, improve in anything really. Like failure is just a part of life, so I guess me looking at this in post was just like a quick little like, okay, maybe I could have thought this out a little bit smarter, or maybe I could have done this situation and this would have worked out for me a little bit more. But then again, like when you're in the moment and you're doing stuff, like you never know, you don't see that stuff at all. You can't possibly do it. And that's advice for just general life, I suppose. You never really know what's gonna happen, just like in Dokkan. You never know if you're gonna get hit. Like right here, I was bamboozled. I had no idea what I was gonna fucking do. I figured I would have got, I used his active skill, and then I get rid of him. This is the no item run for Omega, by the way, dude. Like this shit. I thought it'd be a little coy here and like do the fusion / GT hero, which worked out perfectly for us. I think honestly, dude, in this event, right? Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta helped us out more than the gods did on Broly. That is all I'll say. I really think the gods held me back so much. So I had to get them off the team. I genuinely just couldn't use them after a while. It got really, really difficult to just like mentally. It was just like, oh my god, I can't keep using these guys. I genuinely can't. So I had to switch them. I had to get them off the team. Unfortunately, I wish it could have played out the way I wanted it to, but it just didn't work out that way for us. Broly canceling dodge is honestly such a problem. He becomes such a problem because of it. But yeah, man, this no item run was very fun, very easy. I didn't really struggle too much on Omega. I think I only lost about like 2 times, and then the 3rd time is when I got it, for sure. I think. Let me not say that. I think that's what happened. But yeah, dude, Orange Piccolo, we got this guy out. We stalled a couple turns because I wanted maybe a different rotation, like a different way the attacks were being set up for the blues. Because I am horrified of taking super attacks when it comes to the first slot. I'm horrified of, especially with those units, man. It really doesn't feel like it feels like they get hit hard, like really hard. It really does feel like they get hit super hard before they super attack. That I would have liked changed a little bit, like give them dodge in all slots, just make the chances a little lower. Like I don't know, in the first slot make it like a 30. I would have taken a 30% chance to dodge or something, like 40%, and then in the second slot make it 50, and in the 3rd slot do 75. But like at least give us the chance to dodge, right? Because sometimes people don't really feel like putting dodge on their units. That person being me. I don't have fun with dodge more than I do like additionals and crits. When units additional, that's when I'm like, yes, dude, that's awesome. Yes. When they dodge, it's like, oh, we dodged, huge, it's big. But like I have way more fun looking at the super attacks than I do a little thing on the screen, flipping. It'd be nice if they would like do an animation for dodge or something like that, like a cool animation. It doesn't have to be like specific to one character. It could be like all characters do this same animation anytime they dodge an attack or something. I feel like that would make dodge pretty fun. Is to see that like a dodge animation of some sort. Then again, that would take quite a lot, but it's just an idea, I suppose. It's just a little idea, a little tiny idea I had. But yeah, man, I love this game. I've had so much fun with it. No, honestly, I've had so much fun recording, making content for you guys. The support has been crazy, by the way. You guys are awesome. You guys are actually genuinely awesome. Thank you, and I hope it continues, and I hope I can continue to be entertaining, an interesting character for you guys to come into and chillax with and have some fun. Watch a video of mine it just makes it just makes me feel good. I'm like stuttering and hopping over my words, but I basically just mean like anybody who just comes to my channel, turns on a video and watches it and genuinely enjoys the content I make, like that feels really good, and I appreciate all of you for that. I really do. Even the people who just tune in for like the people who tune in for like 3 seconds and then like the video and leave, like you guys are still cool. The watch time would have been nice, but you guys know who you are. You fucking know who you are. Like I'm sure they closed out of the video by now, but you know what I mean. Dude, Orange Piccolo is genuinely just such a crazy unit. He actually is. The amount of turns we're able to do where he's just like, him stalling for us is actually just really big. And that's a lot of what my game plan was with Orange Piccolo in some of these runs, was to just stall out turns and try and get a little bit of damage off. Like in Broly, stalling out turns was very important for me in that run to get that no item run. It was very, very important for sure. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to get some sleep. I'm exhausted. I really need it. So this video will be out tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the end for a cute little thank you for the people who tune in until the very end of the video. Just a cute little thank you and a bit of an update on me. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Obviously, you guys, I know it can be kind of boring, but just have it on. Have it on, do something. And there'll be more interactive, fun content. This is just something I wanted to do for, like, whatever. Just to make a video out of, because I thought it'd be interesting. But yeah. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me. I love y'all, and I'll see you guys at the end of the video.
そろオラとやろうぜ。
一対一にこだわってる場合じゃないだろう。 カロット。
いけるぜベジータ。そろそろオラとやろうぜ。
1対1にこだわってる場合じゃないだろう。するぞカカロット。
フュージョンしてっておめえの口から聞けるなんて最高だぜベジータ。
フュージョン。俺は孫悟空でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒す者だ。 援するぞカカロット。
フュージョンしてっておめえの口から聞けるなんて最高だぜベジータ。フュージョン。
俺は孫悟空でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒す者だ。
行くぞベジータ。
クソったれが。
これがスーパーサイヤ人ゴッドを超えたパワーだ。
かかってこい、遊んでやる。
ままじゃおら死ねねえんだ。
くそー、頼むぜカカロット、俺に力をくれ。お前ら行きましょう。
よしオラも食う。 その目に焼き付けておくんだな。これがベジットの真の力だ。ファイナルカメハメハ。
僕はヘド博士の最高傑作、そしてスーパーヒーローだ。
俺は大魔王じゃない、ただのピッコロだ。これまでとは一味違うぜ。
私の邪魔をするというのなら受けて立とう。私こそがスーパーヒーローだ。
ベジットの真の力だ。ファイナルカメハメハ。
ベジットの真の力だ。ファイナルカメハメハ。 通りだトランクス。
俺の力よ、この世界の人間の盾になれ。みんなの願いをこの一撃に込める。
サイヤ人、人間の底力を侮るなよ。食らえギャリックホー。トランクス、やったな。はい。先を見ろ。まだ見ぬ敵よ、宇宙最強。お前が誇り高きサイヤ人の血を引く者ならば、俺の息子ならば誰にも負けることは許さん。
俺超えてみせます。目の前の敵も父さんも。
始めるぞ。用意をしろ。元気玉の用意だ。
Alrighty, guys. So here was what I think helped us win quite a bit. Goku, being able to tank as much as or Vegeta being able to tank as much as he does, really helped us out through a lot of this fight. Just having a nice little slot 3 unit that doesn't take any damage was very helpful. Beating Broly here wasn't very bad. I mean, this was the stage I struggled on the most because he AoEs and these units aren't able to dodge after they first come out. But here it wasn't so awful. Because I don't know what happened. He just did not want to super. So he just let us whittle him down, and we ended up winning because of it. It was very nice. And honestly, I think the Blues in this no item run performed like not nearly as well, mostly because I had to switch some rotations so that way we could actually get the no item run. Like I said, I value winning more than just like the unit itself, like showing the unit off itself. Plus, this video was 2 hours long of just straight VEGITO and GOGETA action. Like I think it was fine that I floated them off for one no item run. It probably would have been a little bit better, but I still had them on the team, and they still put in work. Don't get me wrong, they still put in work, and I think that's what helped us out the most here. Was being able to float them off and just doing that. Like we did the GOGETA active skill here. He did this amazing animation. It is actually so beautiful. But we did this, and I think honestly, getting through this stage as fast as possible is what helped us out quite a bit. Because his AoE is so dangerous, and these guys don't they don't know how not to take damage when it comes to before they super attack. Once they super attack, they'll be fine. But like beforehand, nah, they take way too much for my liking. So we used Orange Piccolo here. Got those 3 turns of just invincibility and damage, which helped us out a lot. I mean, Orange Piccolo, I think, will never not be helpful. I honestly think this unit's going to age super well. I really do. This Orange Piccolo form is so strong. But yeah, I mean, that's if we get any more long-term... Like, they have to eventually, man. They really do. Because all of the anniversary units have been leading up to it. The new TUR Super 17 looks like he would be pretty good if it was like a longer event. So they have to like do it at some point. Maybe they do just drop one with 17, but we'll see. We'll have to see, man. It doesn't look good. The celebration does not look good. Sand Day is in a couple weeks, like 2 weeks from now. So I guess we'll see, right? We'll see. But yeah, Orange Piccolo helped us out a lot in most of these runs. Like I said, you guys were going to see him quite a bit because he is the GOAT, one of my favorite units. I love that man. Mwah. Perfect design, in my opinion. And then, like, you know, the blue fusions also just did a bajillion damage every rotation they were on as well. So I can't... VEGITO got a crazy amount of additionals in this run. But yeah, guys, the whole thing was just perfect. It was genuinely perfect. I don't really know what more to say than that. Like, I had so much fun making this video, other than the points in which, like, I just kept dying to lame stuff. But it was very few and far between. A lot of these stages were super easy, other than the electric one. That I don't know how that happened. But I just got caught off guard. That's all. And that just proves, dude, the Z-Boys aren't that great. They just, I mean, they're good. Don't get me wrong. They're still a top 3. And I think that's what sucks, is they're a top 3 unit, but they still get one shots, which is so crazy to me. It's actually insane. But yeah, man, if you guys want to see a part 2, let me know. Like, I would be definitely down to do it. It's just videos would be a little bit slower because I'm getting all the clips for these. Dude, actually genuinely 2 hours worth. And this video would be longer if I included the bloopers. It would probably be upwards of like 4 hours if I had the bloopers. I'm not even joking about that, man. Like, it was actually insane. But I think after Piccolo, we finished them. I think we finished them off within like 2 turns here, right? It was either 2 turns or 1, but I think either way, like we clear it up pretty quickly after Orange Piccolo's turns are up. Which I think it ends like right after this one. I'm pretty sure. Maybe VEGITO actually. I think VEGITO might have finished them off actually. Well, maybe. Did he do it? I don't know if he did that by himself. He probably did it. No, I think it was Gogeta. Yeah, it was probably Gogeta. Orange Piccolo got a lot of 3 bars down, huh? Okay, Orange Piccolo, do your thing. Do your thing. I guess I do want to talk a bit about me. I just want you guys to know going on in the future, if you made it this far, I mean, first of all, I really appreciate it. I will always say that. I appreciate the support so much. And secondly, like, I mean, I have another job, so I am busy, and some days I get tired, you know, and I don't want to upload, and I don't. But I hope you guys understand that that's just like a part of my life. Until I start making money on YouTube, I'm always gonna have a job. And I'm not going to be able to always post stuff. But I hope that you guys always come back and check on me. I know that competition is heavy in this community. You have people like The Truth, Nano, Diddy, Slaybix, just a lot of YouTubers that are that have a lot of time to do this stuff and are very, very good at it. They're very good at it. So you guys being here and watching me, like, it really means so much to me. It really does. And that's no joke. I seriously appreciate it. Yeah, I think we finished it off with GOGETA here, by the way. But that's no joke. Like, you guys coming to watch me, even though there's like so many better options like that, that genuinely like makes me feel great. And I love you guys for it. I really do. I will always say it. Thank you guys for choosing me over your favorites. That's all I'm going to say. Competition is fierce, but we're in the race, baby. We're in the race, and that's all that matters. Yeah, Vegito finishes it off here for sure. Broly's at 3 bars. That's all I wanted to say, though, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Show some love to it. Let me know what I can do to be a better YouTuber for you guys, a better entertainer. I think next week, expect to see some streams on the channel, on my Twitch, because I'm going to be streaming more than I will be making Dokkan vids. And, you know, I'll still make videos, obviously. It's just I'll be streaming a little bit more than I do videos. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love y'all, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!